Hey, it's time! The Patriots are in town to go against our Minnesota Vikings. I mean the Eagles. Still doesn't sound right. Hey guys, let's check out and preview the Super Bowl between the two teams that I don't care about. I know the Patriots have been dominant. I don't care about greatness. I'm not in like I want to be great, right? I want my team to be great. I want to be great myself. But it's like I don't hate them, don't dislike them. Same thing with the Eagles. So I have no one to really care about. I have no one to hate and want to lose. I have no one to love and want to win. So. Not sure about you guys. Tell me your thoughts and how much you guys really care about the Super Bowl in the comment section down below. I also watch it, of course, because I'm a football fan, but I just don't know who to cheer for. I'm going to go with the Patriots because, well, Brady's from the Midwest and he has family in Minnesota, so yeah. So let's start off with the hardest part of going to the Super Bowl. It's dealing with the injuries. No, Eagles fans always complain about the injuries since they humbled the Vikings. Let's start with them. And starting off, it's a small list. Number one, Jay Ajayi has an ankle injury. He had full participation on Wednesday, but then he was limited the rest of the week. John Blammer, another running back, had an illness. He had full participation on Friday, so he should be able to play. Donnell Ellie-Bree, a linebacker, was limited Wednesday, but it was full the rest of the week. And Tim Jerrigan had an illness, so he couldn't participate on Friday, but I would fully expect him to participate. So I believe all four of these guys should be good to go for the bowl, because who's going to miss it? For anybody short of a broken leg, they'll be in this game. But let's go to the other side of the ball, which is very interesting because the only other thing that can keep you out of the games is concussions. And that's something really big on the Patriots side with concussion. Well, let's start off. Going down the list, these are the players that should be playing. Number one, David McCourty, one of their better corners. A shoulder injury, but he had full participation on Friday. I expect him to play. I don't know if you guys have heard about this guy, but some guy named Tom Brady's on here too. He is still dealing with his hand injury. Full participation on Friday. He's playing. Adrian Waddle, offensive lineman, knee injury, limited participation all week. I'm sure he'll be available. Mike Gisley, running back, knee injury, limited participation. I'm sure he'll be available. Malcolm Brown, defensive lineman, foot injury, limited participation on Wednesday, but then did not participate the rest of the week. I'm assuming he'll play, but he probably slowed down a bit. Next, Deech Wise, another defensive lineman. One guy dealing with a concussion. He's already out for the bowl. Now, the biggest injury for the Patriots, Rob Gronkowski, the best tight end in the NFL, concussion, and he will not play in the Super Bowl either. A big knock for the Patriots, and this is the only reason Eagles fans can have any hope, because otherwise the Patriots are better up and down the field. But now let's go and look at the team stats, starting back off with the Eagles, and let's go and look at their offense first. And keep in mind, these stats were made when they had MVP caliber quarterback Carson Wentz throwing the ball, and it will be interesting to see how good Nick Foles can be like that. So starting off, the third overall ranked offense at 28.6 points a game. They get 365.8 yards total a game, which is 7th. 233.6 pass yards a game is 13th. 132.2 rush yards a game is third. So I would expect if you're the Eagles, again, you want to get a good run game going. You have Ajayi, who's slightly injured, but he should be good to go. You have Garrett Blunt, who maybe wants some revenge against his former team. It'll be interesting. They have one of the better 1-2 punches in the game, but the Eagles will neutralize it and see if Nick Foles can throw for over 300 yards again, like he did against the best offense a couple weeks ago. Do you guys remember who that is? Because I don't. Now, on the other side of the ball, the Eagles are still very good. Fourth ranked defense in the NFL at 18.4 points a game. 306.5 yards a game is fourth. 227.3 pass yards a game is 17th. And 79.2 rush yards a game is first. So you can't run against them, but they're average throwing the football. So you can pass on them. And I believe, I don't know if you guys heard about it or not, but I believe I've heard whispers around the town that the Patriots have a pretty decent passing game. Their quarterback's okay. You probably haven't heard about him, but they have this guy named Tom Brady. He's okay. He's okay. So it should be a really big day for Brady against this offense, or against this defense. Now it will just depend on how well the Patriots offensive line holds up, and I really think Belichick, unlike Zimmer and Pat Shurmur, has the balls to just get up on the run game and to toss the rock, and it helps when they have a quarterback that they're confident in taking over their offense. So they should be all over that. Maybe only 15 rushes a game. I would expect no more than 20, and it should be a really big day for TB12. Now, let's go to TB12, who are leading the second-ranked offense, 28.6 points a game, 394.2 yards, 276.1 pass yards a game, and 118.1 rush yards a game. They don't run the ball a whole lot, but when you have Brady, why would you bother? But still, 10th ranked rush yards, still pretty good. Something that Brady's not really accustomed to, and they have a very good offense. You could make the case. People were saying the Saints have the best offense in the NFL, and I see the point. But TB12, come on. He's in playoff times. They're going to have the best offense, and I'm not sure the Eagles have what it takes in the back end of their defense to carry on what Tom Brady's greatness is able to do and his clutch factor. This game could be a 17-point game in the fourth quarter, and if you're an Eagles fan, you'd be chewing your nails because TB12 would have the football, and you know what he can do with it. So at the very end, it's not going to get blow. It's not going to be whatever happened in the NFC Championship game. It's going to be a fight to the end, unless the Patriots blow it out in the first half. We'll have to see. Defensively, the Patriots aren't nothing to slouch out either. With the 5th-ranked overall defense at 18.5 points a game, they give up yards, bend but don't break. 366 yards a game is 29th. 251.2 pass yards a game is 30th. And 114.8 rush yards a game is 20th. It amazes me how they're that bad about giving up yards, but they don't give up any points. That is screaming great red zone defense and good times to get turnovers, as this team is the definition of bend but don't break. You could be seeing Nick Foles toss the ball for 280 yards but no touchdowns and an interception, and at the end of the day, Eagles lose 9-20. It could. They'll have to come. The Eagles game plan has to be, yes, the Patriots will allow us to move the ball in the middle of the field, but when we get in the red zone, we need 6 points, or I think they'll have to go for it on 4th down, because field goals aren't going to beat the Patriots, and I don't think the Eagles have what it takes. Nick Foles had the game of his life last weekend. TB12 Super Bowl, get number 6. Come to town. I just said it. Patriots 20, Eagles 9. TB12 goes down as the GOAT without question after this. Maybe he can go in the sunset and retire, so the rest of the AFC has a chance to get there. But there we have it. Tell me your thoughts on the game in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you're new. Share this video all around. Tomorrow, or tonight, Thursday night, the 31st at 7 p.m. we'll be doing the simulation of these two teams for the Super Bowl for the Lombardi. So if you are interested in what Madden has to say about that, and make sure to stay tuned for that. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in the next JOZ Vikings video. Season talk coming up.